All right, testing one, two, three. Can you hear me now? Welcome, Real Bill. Appreciate you being here for today's stream. All right, John just made mention that didn't hear audio, and I probably muted myself. Of course, I'm in Philadelphia right now, and not in my normal location. And because we were playing the Phillies, we were actually in a blackout zone. So I'm having to go use the local TV feed, which is not generally what I do. All right. I will go over the Yankees lineup again, once again. Trent Grisham playing center field will be leading off, hitting 251 on the season. Paul Goldschmidt will be playing first base, hitting in the two hole at 291. Cody Bellinger will be playing right field, hitting 284 in the three hole. Giancarlo Stanton will be the DH today, hitting in the cleanup spot. He's hitting 270 on the season. Jazz Chisholm will be manning second base, hitting in the six hole, 251 on the season. Ben Rice will be behind the dish. He's hitting 235 on the season. Anthony Volpe will be playing shortstop, hitting in the seven hole, 214. Brand new Yankee third baseman Ryan McMahon will be hitting in the eight hole, 217 on the season. And Jason Dominguez will be manning left field, hitting in the nine hole, hitting 253. On the bump is going to be Marcus Stroman. Today's Phillies lineup is going to have Justin Turner or Trey Turner leading off playing shortstop, followed by Kyle Schwarber DHing hitting the two hole. Bryce Harper will be the first baseman hitting in the three hole. JT Realmuto will be catching, hitting cleanup. Marsh will be playing left field, hitting in the five hole. Max Kepler will be playing right field, hitting the six hole. Sosa will be manning third base, hitting in the seven hole. Bryson Stott will be playing second base, hitting in the eight hole. And Rojas will be manning center field. Today's pitcher for the Phillies is going to be Ranger Suarez. So I want to extend my appreciation for all of y'all taking time out of your busy Saturday to listen to a little bit of baseball. Give a shout out to Natalie, John, Real Bill, and anyone else who may be listening in the background. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. And it looks like Stroman is heading out to the bump. He's digging his landing spot holes and everything out, getting ready to throw a couple of warm-ups, and then it'll be baseball time. Stroman has 7 starts on the season. He is 2-1, has a 5.64 ERA, 19 strikeouts and 12 walks on the season. This is his 4th start since coming back from the IL. Stroman has 6 to 7 pitches in his arsenal. Sinker, slurve, cutter, splitter, slider, four-seam fastball, curveball. So he can throw everything but the kitchen sink at you. Thank you, John. And the notable absence in today's lineup is Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is not in. And Don says that they're reporting that they're undergoing tests on Judge's elbow. Hopefully that doesn't lead to an IL stint. Are we ready to get the game underway? Turner has stepped into the box. And Stroman sets, and the first pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Nice little sinker at 90 miles an hour, and the count is 0-1. Game is underway. Turner is hitting 296 on the season. And the next pitch is another cutter. This time it is swung on and missed. The count is 0-2. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. And the slider just misses outside. The count is 1-2. And Stroman fires a slurve that misses outside. Count is now even at 2-2. And the Yankees fans, the bleacher creatures, are doing roll call. Stroman sets, and Turner hits this one foul into the right field stands. A nice souvenir for a fan there at Yankee Stadium. And the pitch is just inside. Count is now full, 3-2. Hey, Jacob, how you doing, brother? And the pitch is hit to left field. And this one is going to loop in and bounce into the stands for a ground rule double. The Turner is going to lead the game off with a double. And here we go again. And Stroman sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is just outside. Cutter ringing in at 88 miles an hour. Corber's hitting 255 on the season, 36 home runs, 82 RBIs. And the pitch is popped up to the infield. Volpe is in shallow center field, and he is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Bryce Harper. Harper's hitting 267 on the season. Sherman checks on the runner at second, and he fires the pitch, and this time it is fouled off by Harper. Count is 0-1. Why would you say that, Jonathan? And the second pitch is a slurve that is fouled off. Count is now 0-2. And the pitch is a curveball that is fouled off. And this is the disadvantage of not being at my normal spot. Sorry about that. Count is 0-2, and Stroman checks on the runner at second and brings the pitch just inside. And the pitch is grounded sharply to second base. Jazz comes up with it and flips to Goldschmidt for the second out of the inning, but not before Turner advances to third. So the Phillies have 2 outs with a runner at third, and JT Realmuto coming up to bat. That was a nice play by Jazz Bill. And Stroman sets and fires, and the ball is hit through the left side of the infield, and the Phillies are going to score their first run. Dominguez fires the ball back into Jazz. So Realmuto is at first with 2 outs, and the Phillies have taken a 1-0 lead. And Stroman sets, and the first pitch is a cutter that catches the top of the strike zone. Marsh is now 0-1. He's hitting .244 on the season, 3 home runs, 24 RBIs. And Stroman sets, and he brings the next pitch, and this one is hit sharply into right field for another base hit. Realmuto is going to advance to third base. Phillies now have runners at first and third with 1 out. Or 2 outs, excuse me. Max Kepler is coming up to bat. Stroman sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is just a bit low. Count is 1-0. Hey, D-Train, how's it going? Stroman sets and fires and misses off the plate. Count is now 2-0. Stroman sets and fires, and the ball is swung on. Count is now 2-1. Yeah, I have a link. Give me a sec. And Stroman makes a pickoff attempt on Marsh. He's back in diving safely. And the pitch is a fly ball to left field. Dominguez is backing up. He has a track on it and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. Not before the Phillies jump out to a 1-0 lead. And if you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing.
What's up, Ken?
Not a lot. had to switch locations because the broadcast, my MLB TV is not working because I'm in Philadelphia.
Oh,
I'm in a blackout zone.
yeah.
So I have to use their local broadcast. That's downstairs, not where I was at.
Oh, wow. I hope the Judge news is okay.
Well, we will see what we see. Any word on anything new?
What, trade-wise?
That?
No, nothing yet.
Any events? Any
Yeah, we
good
got some
things
events.
happening?
We got some events coming up soon.
All right.
But on Tuesday, we got the Rock baseball camp at Rock Reggio.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is he actually going to be a Yankee on Tuesday?
I hope so. And then a couple events coming up in August with Carlos Legrand and Fernando Cruz.
LeGrand has also been talked about in trades. So.
Yeah.
Let's see if the Yankees can get back the run that they gave up in the top of the first. And the first pitch is on the way to Grisham. It catches the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Four-seamer running about 90 miles an hour. And Suarez sets, and he brings the next pitch. And this one is hit into right field for a base hit. And that is going to be a leadoff hit for Trent Grisham. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees. Come on. Come on, Goldschmidt.
Paulie G is coming up to bat. And Suarez sets, and he brings the pitch, and Goldie hits a foul ball into the right field stands. Count is 0-1. Goldschmidt is hitting .291 on the season, 8 home runs and 37 RBIs. And the next pitch from Suarez is a cutter up out of the strike zone. Count is evened at 1-1. Suarez brings the pitch, and this one is a cutter up out of the strike zone. Count is now 2-0. Suarez sets and fires, and a lollipop curveball catches the outside of the plate. Count is 2-2.
Deuce.
Suarez sets and fires, and Goldschmidt hits a towering pop-up. Turner is on shallow left field and makes the play. That is the first out of the inning. All right, Bill. Appreciate you listening.
What's up, Bill?
Hey, Sean. Welcome to the stream.
What's up, Sean? Let's go, Bellinger.
And Suarez brings the first pitch to Bellinger inside. Count is 1-0. Suarez sets and he fires, and the next pitch is in. Count is 2-0. Suarez sets and fires, and Bellinger pops this one foul into the left field stands. Count is now 2-1. And Suarez sets and fires, and this one is inside. Count is now 3-1.
Mm.
And Suarez sets and brings the pitch, and Bellinger fouls us down the first base line. Count is now 3-2. Don, are you still here?
Hey, John. He's the one who's controlling the noises, right?
And the pitch is down low for ball 4. Bellinger is taking his gear. He's the one that did all the programming for it. He said that there was an issue last night, and I was curious to see if it's been corrected. So the Yankees are going to have runners at first and second with 1 out. Coming up to bat is Big G. Can he give the Yankees a 3-1 lead? And the first pitch is BS. It is a cutter call strike 1, but it is definitely inside. Bring on the ABS. Suarez sets and he brings the pitch. And this one is also inside, called a strike. Count is 0-2. And Stanton is yakking at the home plate umpire. Stanton is hitting .270 on the season, 6 home runs, 18 RBIs. Suarez sets and he brings the pitch, and Stanton fouls it off. Count is going to remain 0-2. Suarez brings the pitch, and it is inside in the exact same spot that the previous 2 called strikes are at. But this one is ball. It is 1-2. Consistency at its finest. ABS. Suarez sets. Stanton fouls this one. Fly to right field. And this one is going to make it into the stands. Count is going to remain 1-2. And Suarez sets, and this one is fouled off once again by Stanton. Up and out of the strike zone. Count is evened at 2-2. And Suarez sets. He brings the pitch, and Stanton fouls this off. Suarez is 21 pitches deep into this game, so we're getting his pitch count up very early. We are coming up on the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Stanton has done a fine job of running his count up, and Stanton swings on and misses on the pitch. Strike 3. That is 2 down. That's Suarez's first strikeout of the day. And Suarez sets and fires, and the first pitch is right down the heart of Broadway to Jazz. Count is 0-1. And Jazz fouls the pitch off into the right field stands. Count is 0-2. And Jazz fouls this pitch off. Suarez is about to throw his 26th pitch of the inning. And Suarez sets and he fires, and Jazz swings over the top of the for strike 3. But Jazz does not run to first base, even though the ball was not handled properly, and he gets tagged out. At the end of 1, the Phillies have 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. The Yankees have no runs on 1 hit and no error. Hey, D-Train, how's it going?
D-Train. Do you think we see another trade today or some other day?
I would love to see a trade today, one for the bullpen particularly. Coming up to bat in the top of the second is going to be Sosa, Stout, and Rojas. Whoa, whoa, ho, 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 ho. And the first pitch in from Stroman is a sinker that is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Next pitch misses inside. Count is evened out 1-1. And Stroman sets, and the pitch is popped to right field. It looks like Bellinger is tracking it. He's making the approach, and he completes the out. That is 1 down. Coming up to bat is Bryson Stott. Stott is hitting .231 on the season, 7 home runs, 41 RBIs. And Stroman sets, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the next one is a 4-seamer off the plate. Count is now 2-0. Let's go, Marcus. And the cutter catches the outside corner. Count is 2-1. For those of you that are in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And Stroman's cutter catches the top of the strike zone. Count is now 2-2. Share the channel out if you haven't or are not. Please consider subscribing. And Stott hits a fly ball to left field. Dominguez is tracking it and is going to come down with it just short of the track. Why would you say that, D-Train? How does Judge have anything to do with pitching? And Rojas tries to lay down a bunt, but it is foul. Count is 0-1. Rojas is hitting .232 on the season, 1 home run, 17 RBIs. And Stroman sets, and the pitch is just inside. And the pitch is foul down the third baseline. Count is now 1-2.
Let's go, Stroman. Deuce.
And Stroman sets, and he fires, and the pitch is way down low. Fleur brings it to 2-2. And Stroman sets, and the pitch is launched into right field. Bellinger is on the run, but is going to make the play. Fantastic play by Cody. And that is going to do her. Coming up in the bottom of 2 is going to be Bryce Volpe and the newest Yankee acquisition, Ryan McMahon.
Hey, Ken, I predicted McCann to hit a home run today.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Hopefully McMahon hits a home run.
Well, if Judge goes down, you still have Rice or Bellinger. You still have Grisham. You could call up
Spencer Jones.
So there is a caveat of things that can be done, and the season isn't lost without Judge.
Everybody's just jumping to conclusions. Probably we don't know the results yet.
And how are we feeling about today's game?
I feel confident, hopefully. How's your mom feeling?
She is doing well. And young Ben Rice is up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and it is inside. Sinker came in at 88 miles an hour. Ben Rice is hitting .235 on the season, 15 home runs, and 32 RBIs. And the sinker is off the plate. Count is now 2-0. And Suarez sets, and he brings the pitch off the plate. Count is now 3-0. Hey, Sean, how you doing, brother? And the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway. Count is going to go to 3-1. And Suarez sets, and he brings the pitch, and Russ taps it down to Bryson Stott, who is going to flip to Harper for the first out of the inning. And Suarez sets, and Volpe takes a pitch on the outside corner for call. Strike one. Go figure. Volpe's hitting .214 on the season, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is evened up at 1-up.
Let's go, Volpe.
Suarez sets, and he brings the pitch, and Volpe hammers this one into left field for a base hit. So the Yankees have a runner at first with 1 out, and the newest Yankee coming up to bat, Ryan McMahon.
Let's go, McMahon.
And McMahon is playing with number, appears to be 19. And Suarez sets and fires, and the four-seamer catches the top of the strike zone for strike one. And the next pitch is a curveball that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And Suarez sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is a curveball inside. Count is going to go to 1-2. So can McMahon get a hit in his first official at-bat as a New York Yankee? Suarez sets, and he brings the curveball. It is off the plate. Count is evened up at 2-2. Suarez sets and fires, and this one is swung on and missed for strike three, and that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. Dominguez will be hitting from the right side. Suarez sets and fires, and the pitch is foul back into the backstop. Count is 0-1. Dominguez is hitting .253 with 9 home runs, 35 RBIs. Suarez sets, and he brings the pitch, and this one is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And Suarez throws over to first base, and it looks like he's picked Volpe off. So the Yankees are going to challenge the out call at first base.
Should we get rid of McMahon now after that strikeout?
Say again?
No, as a joke, should we get rid of McMahon now after that strikeout? They challenging? They're challenging, or they didn't challenge?
Yankees are challenging it. They're going to lose their challenge in the second inning. And the umpire review comes back, and the call is overturned, so Volpe is not out. That is going to bring up Trent Grisham.
Let's go Yankees.
Actually, Dominguez is still at bat, but then he swings and misses anyhow, so that ends the inning. So I will be back momentarily.
All right, guys, how are we feeling in the chat so far? What's up, Lou? All right. So Trey, what's up, D-Rod? Welcome to the stream. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Ken's channel, The Ugly Truth. Like, subscribe, share. He does a great job doing the play-by-play for the Yankees. And also subscribe to the Nitin Sports Rush and also Our Job on the Mouse Show. I think he's doing something. All right, Trey Turner is up for the Phillies. Stroman is here. has 34 pitches.
And the first pitch is a cutter off the plate. Count is 1-0.
1-0.
Turner is up to bat. Unfortunately, Turner is 1 for 1 on the day with a double, and he scored the only run of the game. And Stroman fires a beautiful sinker that catches the bottom of the zone for call, strike 1. Count is 2-1. Stroman sets and he fires, and the pitch is fouled off down the right field line. Count goes to 2-2. Stroman is 38 pitches deep into this game. Pitch count is looking very good. Possibly get a 6. With our beleaguered bullpen. And the pitch is fouled off down the third base or first base line. Count is going to remain 2-2 with our beleaguered bullpen from yesterday giving up 10 runs. We need to get as much length out of our starter as possible. Stroman fires a slider that just misses. Count goes to 3-2. The roster transactions that happened today, and the pitch is fouled off. Yorbid Vivas was sent down to the minor leagues to make room for Ryan McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
And Scott Efros was sent back down to bring up Yuri De Los Santos. And the next pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That is Stroman's first strikeout of the day. Coming up to bat is Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber had his 1,000th career hit yesterday, which was a freaking home run. And Stroman fires. The curveball is just off the plate. Count goes to 1-0. We are in the top of the third inning. The Phillies lead the Yankees 1-0. There are no runners on. And Stroman fires a beautiful curveball in there for call. Strike 1. Count is even at 1-0. And Stroman sets and fires, and Schwarber swings over the top of the pitch. That is going to be 1-2. And Stroman sets and fires, and the blurb is just inside. Count is going to even at 2-2. Nathan, John is looking at green screens. So I can have an appropriate background.
Who?
John, my son. And the pitch is swung on and fouled. Count is going to remain 2-2.
Oh, he's going to put the ugly truth in the background?
Well, we may get a logo there. Could do a lot of things because right now you have a couch and a white wall behind me.
Yeah.
And in my shop, you have my cabinets and some tools and other stuff that I work on. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 2-2. We're trying to advance our game. And hey, D-Rod, how's it going, brother? And the check swing is a strike, and that is going to punch Schwarber out. So that is 2 down.
Breaking news.
And the first pitch to Harper is down low for ball 1. I'm that far ahead of you. Harper is 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out in the first. And Stroman sets, and this pitch is a high drive to right field, and this one is going to be gone. And the Phillies are going to take a 2-0 lead on the New York Yankees today. Yep. Just not exactly what I wanted to see today. However, it is only 2-0. And Stroh fires a cutter that catches the outside of the strike zone to Realmuto. Count is 0-1. If you're just joining the game, Phillies lead the Yankees 2-0. We are in the top of the third. Realmuto hits a slicing ball that is going to drift foul. Count is going to go to 0-2. The Phillies lead the Yankees 2-0. Top of third. There are 2 outs with nobody on. JT Realmuto is up to bat, and the count is 0-2. Marcus Stroman is on the bump. 53 pitches deep into the game. If you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you are not, please consider subscribing to Yankees, The Ugly Truth.
Mm-hmm.
And Stroman sets. Realmuto's in the box, and the pitch is on the way, and Realmuto just fouls that one off. Count is going to remain 0-2. Welcome, baseball purist. Glad to see you hopping in the stream. And Stroman sets, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is up and away. Count is now 2-2. And Realmuto fouls that pitch off. Count is going to remain 2-2. And Suarez sets, or Stroman sets, and Realmuto sings on the pitch for strike 3. The Phillies add a run on Bryce Harper's solo home run to take a 2-0 lead. Coming up to bat in our half of the third is Grisham, Goldschmidt, and Bellinger. For those of you just joining the game, you will notice that Aaron Judge is not in our lineup today. He is having an elbow issue and is being evaluated for. So hopefully, there is not a long-term injury there. There is a there's a movie preview on Ballerina, part of the John Wick series. Has anybody seen that? Is it worth watching?
I haven't seen it yet, Ken. Did you see the Happy Gilmore too? Yeah.
I have not. That came out while I was here in Philly.
Yeah.
Don't think my mother is into going out for a movie like that.
No, it's on Netflix.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I can check that one out. I didn't realize. I thought that was actually a movie theater thing.
No.
That might be my evening entertainment tonight then. And the first pitch is popped up, but it looks like it is going to hit in the seats. Torres sets and fires, and that one is going to catch Grisham on the hand as he flips his bat and heads to first base. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt.
Let's go, Goldschmidt. Come on.
Let's go, Goldie. And the first pitch is upstairs to Goldschmidt. And Suarez sets and fires, and the pitch catches the top of the strike zone. Count is going to go to 2-1. Suarez sets, and the pitch is off the plate. Count goes to 3-1. Suarez sets and fires, and Goldschmidt hits a ball to center field. And Marsh is going to make the catch and fire it into second. The first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Actually, that was Rojas that made the play. And Bellinger hits a line drive to right field. And it is caught on the warning track. That is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Giancarlo Stanton. And the pitch is popped up to short right field. Stott is tracking it, and that is the third out of the inning. That was 2 one-pitch outs. Fantastic job, guys. And Stroman sets, and the first pitch is off the plate for ball one. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is a cutter just up and in. Count goes to 2-0. Marsh is 1-for-1 on the day with a single in the first. And Stroh sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-1. And the curveball just misses outside. Count is going to go to 3-1. And the pitch is inside, so that is a walk as Marsh strips his crap and heads to first base.
So you gonna be watching the Happy Gilmore movie today, Ken, with your mom?
My mom probably won't watch it, but I'll take a look at it. Lou, I saw Superman at the theaters with my wife, and it was actually very good, quite enjoyable. Ace Avenue and Jonathan recommended it. Checked it out, and like I said, it was good. It was definitely worth the money.
Which one, Superman?
Yeah. And Stroman sets, and this one is chop foul down the first base line. Count is going to go to 2-1. And the pitch is hammered down the third base line. Marsh is on his way to third base. The Kepler is going to be at first. Marsh is going to be at third. There are no outs. Sosa is up to bat. And the first pitch is foul down the third base line. And Stroman sets, and the pitch is swung on. The count is 0-2. Stroman sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is swung on and missed. Right through. Preston Stott is coming up to bat. He is 0-for-1 on the day. Fly out in second. And Stroman sets, and the pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Fast compared to the usual Stroman velocity. And the next pitch is a sinker down low. Count is 2-0. Stroman sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Cutter. Count is now 3-0. And that is a 4-pitch walk for Stroman. Bases are now going to be juiced full of Phillies. Matt Blake is coming out to the bump. And the ball is inside. And Stroman fires the next pitch, and it is just up high. Count is now 2-0.
Let's go.
There is nowhere left to put this guy. Let's get it.
Come on, Stroman.
And the pitch is a cutter off the plate. Count is now 3-0. Stroman sets, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1.
Damn it.
And Stroman sets, and he fires, and the pitch is in the exact same pitches spot as the last pitch, but it's called ball 4. That is going to bring a runner in, courtesy of the walk. And the bases are going to remain loaded with 2 outs or 1 out. And Stroman sets, and he brings the pitch, and this one is fouled straight back. Turner is 1 for 2 on the day with a double in the first inning. Stroman sets and fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is going to even at 1-1. Those of you just joined the stream, we are on the top of the 4th. The bases are juiced full of Phillies. Phillies have a 3-0 lead, and that one was smack down the left field line. Count is going to go to 1-2. Bases are juiced full of Phillies. There's 1 out. Trey Turner is up to bat, and the count is 1-2 on Turner. Can we roll it? 6-4-3 double play.
We need
4-6-3 double play.
Oh.
And the pitch is chopped to Chisholm, who flips it to Volpe, who cannot fire the ball to first base, but they will take the out at second. So that is the second out, and the Phillies score another run. Counter, the runners are at first and third, 2 outs, and Kyle Schwarber is up to bat. It was a slow roller. Turner is very fast. Doubt that they could have turned the double play on that one. The Volpe actually displayed some common sense and didn't try to throw the ball. He held it. And Schwarber's in the box. Stroman sets and fires, and this pitch is in the dirt. Curveball. Count is 1-0. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Here we go again. Yeah, Sean, at least he didn't throw it away. And the pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-0. Count is 3-0.
Is there someone in the field?
I don't feel that they're going to give Schwarber the opportunity to hit this one out. He'll probably end up on an intentional walk. Stroman sets, and the pitch actually catches the outside corner. Count is 3-1.
Is there someone in the bullpen?
Not that I've seen. Stroman is at 87 pitches. And the next pitch is a slurve that catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is now 3-2.
Come on, Stroman.
So the count is full with runners at second and third and 2 outs. Stroman sets, and the pitch is down low and inside for ball 4. And Booney is coming out to the bump. Once again, the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And it looks like Yuri De Los Santos is up in the pen.
Come on, De Los Santos.
La, 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 la. I will be back in a sec. If they come back to the stream, brother, take it for a sec.
All right.
Check on Mom and do a couple of things real quick.
All right, guys. How are you feeling now? We gotta get some runs on the board here. Come on, De Los Santos is now in. And then Bryce Harper, he's going to face Bryce Harper here.
Just about any car.
Come up on Sunday. The Detroit Tigers Sunday on the 3rd. Secure your tickets. Over the mound, De Los Santos. That's kids now.
All right. I guess the third out of the inning. Now we go to the bottom fourth. That's Sism, Rice, and Volpe's coming up. Yeah, Sean, the injuries to Cruz and Leiter were huge. Yep. That's why I see the Yankees getting multiple bullpen pitchers. Count is 1-1 to Chad Sism. Count is 1-2, swinging strike. Suarez is at 54 pitches, 35 strikes, 4 strikeouts. Ball 2-2, deuce, like Ken says, deuce, deuce. Let's go, Chaz. Yep. No, I'm playing no outs. All right, Chaz. Here you go, Chaz. Gets a leadoff single. Here comes Ben Rice. Suarez At 56 pitches, 4 strikeouts, 36 strikes. Ben Rice here. 0-1 count, called strike. Ken is back.
And the breaking ball catches the inside corner, although it wasn't in the inside corner that the umpire called it a strike. So it is what it is. Rice is 0 for 1 with a ground out in second. And the pitch is fired. It is a sinker off the plate. Count is now evened at 1-1.
1-1. How's mom doing? She ate lunch already?
Yes, she did. I had that set up right when the broadcast started. And Suarez sets and fires in. Rice swings and misses. Count goes to 1-2. Suarez is at 59 pitches. And Suarez fires and the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. And the pitch is a curveball that catches the outside corner for call. Strike 3 looking. And that is the first out of the inning. And Volpe is up to bat, and he takes a sinker right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 1. And the changeup is off the plate. And Suarez sets and fires, and Volpe hits this one into center field. And Jazz is going to advance to second. That is the second hit of the inning. Yankees have one out with runners at first and second. Apparently, imaging has been done, and they're awaiting the results on Aaron Judge's elbow. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. He takes the first pitch, a sinker for call. Strike 1.
Come on,
He
McMahon.
is 0 for 1 on the day. McMahon is a strikeout victim in the second inning, looking for his first hit as a New York Yankee. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Suarez sets and fires, and the pitch is just a bit low. Change up. Count goes to 1-2. Suarez sets and fires, and this pitch should have been called strike 3, but McMahon gets a birthday gift from the home plate umpire. Count is now 2-2.
Damn it.
Suarez sets and fires, and McMahon waves at that pitch, and that is McMahon's second strikeout of the day.
Wow. Come on,
So
Dominguez. What?
So I'm quite sure that Yankee fans are starting to lose their stuff with his second strikeout.
They said they're going to say DFA him now.
And the first pitch into Jason Dominguez is high for ball one.
Trade him to another team. DFA.
Dominguez is 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Suarez sets and fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is going to go 2-0. Today, the Yankees are 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. Is Dominguez going to change that fate
Come on.
or trend? And the pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is now 3-0. On deck is Trent Grisham. Suarez sets, and the pitch catches the top inside corner. Count is 3-1. And that one is off the handle, and it is going to loop into center field. And Jazz Chisholm is rounding third and is going to score.
There you
Yankees
go.
are going to have runners at first and third with 2 outs, and Trent Grisham coming up to bat.
There you
Score
go.
is now 4-1 Phillies. And it looks like the pitching coach is coming out to have a convo with his pitcher, Ranger Suarez. Suarez is at 74 pitches on the day. Suarez has 23 pitches on the inning. And the first pitch is a changeup that catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Grisham is 0 for 1 on the day with a hit by pitch. Grisham is back in the box, and Suarez fires. And the second pitch is another changeup that catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 0-2. Come on, Grishbaum. Nothing to extravagant, just a base hit. Nice lofty single. And Suarez sets, and the pitch is a sinker outside. Count is 1-2. Suarez sets, and he brings the pitch, and this one is chopped slowly down the first base line, and Harper is going to lay out for it and flip the ball to Suarez to record the third out of the inning, but not before the Yankees score their first run of the game. For those of you that are here, if you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. Share the channel out. And if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing to Yankees, The Ugly Truth. And De Los Santos is back out. And the first pitch is a sinker down low. Coming at 94 miles an hour. Realmuto is 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single in the first. And the pitch is slapped to right field, and that is going to be over Bellinger's head. JT is heading for second, and the throw is not in time, so that is going to be a leadoff double for JT Realmuto. And Marsh is up to the bat, showing bunt, but the ball is low and away. Count is 1-0. Hello, Yasim. Welcome to the stream. And the pitch is on the way. Marsh is still showing bunt. He bunts this one to De Los Santos, who fires to first to record the first out of the inning, but not before Realmuto advances to third base. Kepler is up to bat, and he hits the first ball to Volpe, who fields it, shoots it to Goldie for the second out. Realmuto is forced to stay at third. Now the infield can play at normal depth and hopefully get away with outletting another run score. Hey, SGA, welcome to the stream.
Hi, SGA.
If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and subscribe if you are not a member of Yankees, The Ugly Truth. And the first pitch to Sosa is a slider right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. De Los Santos is firing a sinker that is down low for ball one. Count is evened at 1-1. You're just joining us. The Phillies lead the Yankees 4-1. We are in the top of the fifth. Phillies have a runner at third with 2 outs and now a 2-1 count against Sosa. De Los Santos is making his return from the IL appearance. De Los Santos has 9 pitches in this game. If you do not remember, De Los Santos was our long reliever, one of them. And the pitch is fired in there, a beautiful sweeper, hammered at foul, and the count is 2-2. And the pitch is swung on and missed. And Dallas Santos works out of trouble, and that is going to end the inning as we head to the bottom of 5. The Yankees will have blah, blah, blah. We'll have Goldschmidt, Bellinger, and Stanton coming up to bat. 2, 3, and 4. Baseball been very, very good to me. And my co-host and part-time play-by-play caller is Nithin Ramachandra of NR Sports Media.
First and last year 2026 season ticket for the public on sale on closing game. With consistent grounds of 4,000 which year seats. Season tickets include exclusive benefits such as same location for each game. We group down the Union Sox boat in front of yesterday. Scott Palmer is enjoying a Michelob Ultra. So that young lady putting on sunglasses yesterday. Man, brunch that me and Stock went to, and Tommy Green was there.
Come on, Goldsmith.
And the first pitch to Goldie catches the top of the strike zone for call, strike 1. Suarez sets and the curveball is just outside. Count is evened at 1-1. And the cutter is up and into Goldie. Count is going to go to 2-1. Suarez sets and Goldie fouls this one off. Count is now 2-2. What color is your goose? And Suarez sets and Goldschmidt fouls this one off. Count is going to remain 2-2.
Deuce.
And Suarez sets and he fires the pitch, and this one is down low and inside. Count is now 3-2. And Goldschmidt pops this one up to right field. And Kepler is going to make the grab for the first out.
But that part average out of the lineup, having success on
Jason's live right now.
Yep. And Suarez sets and the pitch catches the bottom of the strike zone. Call, strike 1. And Suarez fires the pitch. It is down low. Suarez fires, and the curveball is outside. Count is now 2-1. Suarez is back on the bump, and the pitch is hit to center field. Sosa is camping under it, and he waits for the fly ball. That is the second out of the inning. Coming up to plate is big Giancarlo Stanton. He has this warrior look on. Stanton is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a pop out. Torres sets and he fires, and the pitch catches the inside corner for call. Strike one. Torres sets and Stanton swings over the top of a changeup that is low and out of the strike zone. Count is now 0-2. And Stanton swings at a pitch that is completely out of the strike zone for strike three. That is good morning, good afternoon, and good night. As we head to the top of the sixth, the Phillies lead the Yankees 4-1. Coming up to bat in the top of six is going to be Bryson Stott, Rojas, and Trey Turner. And the first pitch is fouled off. Los Santos is going to stay in the game. Count is 0-1.
Ken, they need to make some trades ASAP now for bullpen.
Yeah. And Los Santos sets and fires, and the changeup is swung on and fouled. Count is 0-2.
I really like the idea of getting Luis Warland and Colome, potentially.
Los Santos fires, and the pitch is fouled off down the third base line. Count is going to remain 0-2.
But Duran would be nice too, also. Or actually go to Cleveland Class A or Cade Smith.
De Los Santos sets, and the pitch is a changeup in the dirt. Count is going to go to 1-2. I don't give a damn who they are, as long as they're better than what we have and they get here now.
Mhm.
This bullpen is killing me. Del Santos sets, and the pitch is way inside. Goes all the way back to the backstop, and that is going to make Stott do a little dancing. And we're going to have a count of 2-2. De Los Santos sets, and he brings the pitch, and this one is hammered into center field. Grisham is going to field it and shoot it back into second. That is a leadoff single. And the first pitch is a sinker down low to Rojas. He shows bunt, but does not engage. Count is 1-0. And Stott takes off, and the pitch is right down the heart. Call strike one. Count is 1-1. Stott steals second base. And the pitch is another sinker down low. Rojas shows bunt once again. Count is now 2-1. And it looks like Lasagna is warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. Oh, Lord. And the
They scored again, huh? Man. Why did they bring Leguiza? Oh, Ken, I can't hear you.
And the pitch is just inside for ball 2.
I think you're on
Count
mute.
is- Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
And the next pitch is inside. Count is going to go 3-0 on Schwarber. Schwarber's career versus Lasagna, 2 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 3-1. And Lasagna sets, and he brings the pitch. And that one is hit sharply to Goldie, who is going to step on the bag and record the second out. But not before Turner advances to third. The Phillies have a runner at third with 2 outs. And Bryce Harper coming up to bat. Harper in his last at bat hit a home run. And Harper is being intentionally walked for JT Realmuto. And the first pitch is a curveball in there for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And Lasagna sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Harper steals second standing, no throwdown. And the next pitch is a curveball off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. And the sinker misses. Count is now full. So we went from 0-2 to 3-2 in a heartbeat. And the pitch is outside for ball 4. So once again, the Phillies are going to have the bases juiced with 2 outs. Marsh is up, and the first pitch is down low and inside. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is even at 1-1. Wise gets sets, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is going to go 2-1. And Wise gets sets. He brings the pitch, and it is chopped towards Jazz. Jazz is going to flip it to Goldie, record the third out of the inning. So Lasagna avoids any more damage. As we head towards the middle of the sticks, the score is 5-1. Coming up to bat for the Yankees is Jazz Chisholm, Ben Rice, and Anthony Volpe. SJ, I'm not looking to have anybody else up today. Those of you that are still here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and subscribe if you are not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth. Any support you have that you can provide to help grow this channel out would be most appreciated.
Oh, Jonathan's backstage too.
Yeah. I don't see anybody backstage.
Oh, I guess they both left.
And it looks like Max Lazar is warming up in the pen. And the first pitch is, or the second pitch is swing and miss. Count is 0-2 on Jazz. And Suarez sets and fires, and Jazz hammers this one into right field for a leadoff base hit. And Ben Rice is up to bat. Rice is 0 for 2 on the day. And the pitch is a sinker that is fouled straight back. Count is 0 and 1. And Suarez sets. Brings the pitch, and it is just inside. Count is going to even at 1 and 1. And Suarez sets and fires, and Rice hammers his foul down the right field line. Count is going to go 1 and 2. And Suarez sets, and the pitch is way inside. Count is going to even up at deuce deuce. And the 2-2 is popped up. And Sosa is going to make the catch. That is 1 out. I mean, my goodness, could we not act like we have a soul or something, heart? And Suarez brings the first pitch to Volpe. It is down low for ball 1. Volpe is 2 for 2 on the day with a pair of singles. Surprise, surprise. Suarez sets and fires, and this catches the inside corner. Count is going to even up at 1 and 1. Suarez sets and paints the fastball in the exact same spot. Count is 1 and 2. And Volpe swings on the pitch and misses for the second out of the inning. That is Suarez's 8th strikeout of the day. And the first pitch into McMahon is called strike 1. In McMahon's Yankee debut, he is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Suarez sets, and the curveball is down low. Count is even 1 and 2. Ranger Suarez sets, and the pitch is foul tipped into the glove of JT Realmuto. Count is 1 and 2. Suarez sets and he fires, and McMahon is going to get his first hit as a Yankee. So the Yankees have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. Well, it looks like Max Lazard is coming in to take over for Suarez. Nathan.
Yep.
Take it for me for a bit. They're doing a pitch and change.
Okay.
Maybe you'll bring us some good luck and score some damn runs. I call for the crash part. Maybe they'll get a pulse now.
Yeah. Lazar's coming into the game for the Phillies.
Problems with 100% satisfaction guaranteed, and that's the real help. You know, well, okay, and that is pretty clear. Right then, we're there exactly when you need us. Look today, help is on the way.
We back up as the Mariners head east to take on the Bills. Make your way through.
Let's go Dominguez. First pitch is outside. Oh, Dominguez grounds out. Damn. All right. Wins is now in the game for the Yankees. Max Kepler. Up a bat. First pitch, swinging strike, 0-1. Phone wins.
Change up is small. This count is 0-2.
Come on, wins.
And Rice is set on the outside of the plate. And the pitch is swung on and fouled back. Count is going to remain 0-2. And Winan sets. And he brings the pitch, and this one is hit into center field. Grisham is going to fire the ball into second. That is Kepler's second hit of the game. And Winan sets. And he brings the pitch to Sosa, and it is hit to center field. Grisham is drifting back, and that one is going to be gone. That is a 2-run home run. So the Phillies take a 7-1 lead against the Yankees today. I came back for this. You could have called that one. And Winan sets, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Winan sets, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-0 to Bryson Stott. And Winan sets, and the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. And the changeup is off the plate. Count is now 3-1. And that is ball 4. Winan sets, and the pitch is down low. Ball 1. And the pitch is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. And the changeup is down low. Count is now 2-1. And the slider is outside. Count is now 3-1. Winans has faced 3 batters. 2 have scored and 1 is standing at first. And here comes the pitch. Taken right down the heart of Broadway for strike 2. Count is now full. And the pitch is hit sharply to Jazz. Jazz flips it to Volpe at second to get the lead runner. That is going to be the first out of the inning. Runner is still going to be at first. Hey, Stephen B. And the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Turner is 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, a run, and 2 RBIs. The next pitch is a changeup fouled down the third. And Turner fouls off the slider. Count is going to remain 0-2. One sets and fires, and the sinker is off the plate. Count goes to 1-2.
What's up, Stephen B?
Hey, cold Italian pizza.
Cold
The
Italian
Jazz gets the
pizza.
ball and he mishandles it. So we're not going to get it out. And there are
What's up,
now
brother?
runners at first and second. And the hits keep running on in this game. And Kyle Schwarber is up to bat. And Schwarber hits one to left center field, and this is going to make it all the way to the wall. The Schwarber is going to end up with a double, and 2 more runs are going to score. That's going to put the game at 9-1.
This is literally
Phillies. Well, SJ, this may be a painful game for you to watch, but I'm the one calling it. So
yeah.
tell me, who has the worst aspect? And one sets, fires the pitch that catches the top of the strike zone. Oh my God. He actually threw a strike and it's called a ball. ABS. One and sets. And the pitch is down low. Count is 2-0. One sets and the pitch is, wow. It was off the plate, but it got called a strike. Count is 2-1. And Winan sets and he brings the pitch and it is chopped foul. Count is going to even up at. I don't do that, SGA. If I start it, I'm going to finish it unless nature prevents it. And Winan sets, and the pitch is swung on for strike 3. And the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is JT Realmuto. And the first pitch is a slider. Winan sets and fires, and the pitch is hit to center field. Cody crashes in and makes the play. And that is going to end the inning.
Yep, Bill. What's up? Oh, by the way, how are you feeling, Bill? And how's your wife doing?
Well, SGA, as a content creator and a play-by-play guy, you don't just call the games that your team wins. There are still 15 people in here who have taken the time to watch this game. So I'm not going to disrespect them by closing out the game.
Studio in Philadelphia, bringing Calico Ben Davis. I'm Michael Parkin. Now pouring again a run by the Phillies. What are we talking about? Game live. The most important thing to you. What would be a Philly?
Indeed it is, Rob. Highlight for today. Let's see. Brian McMahon got his first hit as a Yankee.
Oh, okay.
Well, how far a drive is that for you, Bill? And Daniel Roberts is coming on to relieve pitcher. His ERA is 1.23. Opponents have a 192 batting average against him.
Hey, Stephen B. It's okay.
We're going to have Grisham, Goldie, and Bellinger coming up to bat. Yankees have had imaging done on Aaron Judge's elbow. It's complete. They're waiting for the results to come back. Grisham is 1 for 2 on the day with a single in the first. And the pitch is on the way and paints the outside corner for call, strike one. And the pitch is a sweeper down. Swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is up. Should have been called a strike. However, the umpire blew it once again. Robert now has a count of 1-2 on Grisham. And Grisham hits the ball down the left field line, but it is drifting foul. Count is going to remain 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is now 2-2. And Grisham swings on the pitch, and that is strike three. First out of the bottom of the seventh. Coming to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch to Goldschmidt is a sweeper off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is way inside to Goldschmidt. Count is 2-0. And Robert blows the pitch past Goldschmidt. Count is 2-1. And Robert sets, and he brings the pitch, and this one is fouled off. Count is going to go 2-2. Robert sets. And he brings the pitch, and this one is a sweeper down low. Count is going to go full. 3-2. And the pitch is way inside and goes all the way to the backstop for ball 4. As Goldie strips his crap and heads to first. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And the pitch is swung on and fouled off. Count is 0-1. Robert is ready, and he brings the pitch, and Bellinger drives this one to right field, but it is short. And Kepler comes flying in to make the catch, and that is the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton is coming up to bat. Just think, Nathan. Jason from 161 River Ave is actually paid and is sitting in this game.
Huh? What happened?
Jason from 161 River Ave
Yeah.
paid for and is at this game.
Wow, yeah.
And the pitch is low and away. Count is 1-0. Stanton
Yeah,
is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts and a pop-out.
Yeah, I feel bad. This is crazy.
And the next pitch is a sweeper off the plate and low. Count is 2-0.
Yeah, I think he went. He was live right from at the game when he went
Yep.
live before.
He was getting food.
Yeah. Come on, Stanton.
And the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 1. Count is 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is hit to right field. And this one is going, and gone.
Gone.
Big
Woo.
G hits a 2-run homer to bring the Yankees 9-3. And Rob, that's a bite out of the Bears' butt. And Jazz is up to the bat.
Hi,
And the
Nancy.
first pitch is a sweeper that catches the outside corner. Count is 0-1. For those of you just joining the game, Jazz hits a towering elevator shaft home run. And Marsh crashes with Sosa. The ball comes out. Jazz is at second. And it looks like Sosa is down on the field, face first, in a lot of pain. I'm not sure I think he probably caught that one, but it was between 3 or 4 people.
Jack Dobbins,
And
Jack Dobbins from the Playoff Push podcast. Your father.
Marsh, Sosa, honestly, I don't give a damn if it's a catch or not. You got a player on the field face down in a lot of pain. He hasn't moved from his stomach. Trey Turner was the other person involved. Don't think Sosa's going to continue in this game. Looks like Otto Kemp may be coming in to play third base. But Sosa is still face first on the turf. You hate to see it when a player is injured, especially in a needless play like that.
Jeff Hartlip got DFA from the Tigers.
Well, he wasn't worth a damn when he was with the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the review says that it was a catch, so Jazz is going to be out, and that is going to be the inning. Trainer has Sosa sitting up at least. And it looks like Sosa's at least able to walk off the field. Yeah, real Bill, I remember that. Like I says, you hate to see anything happen to a ball player, especially in a ridiculous game like this. For those of you in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you are not subscribed, please consider becoming a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth. I am currently located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, not my home base of Virginia Beach, but I will be back there on Monday. And we'll definitely call play-by-plays from my humble abode.
No problem, Bill.
All right, Bill, not a worry, brother. As we head to the top of the eighth inning, Brandon Marsh will be leading it off. Alan Winans is still on the bump, and he brings the pitch, and this one is hammered foul. Count is 0-1. SGA, I am not a wrestling fan, so I
Well,
don't have any thoughts about Hulk Hogan one way or another.
I can speak on that.
The
Hulk
pitch
Hogan,
is up and out of the strike zone. Count is evened out 1-1.
well, Hulk Hogan had a legendary career, man. He was one of the best out there to ever in the entertainment business. What a legend, man. And obviously, good friends with Ric Flair, and Ric Flair spoke on it, and he was emotional. And I was with Ric Flair 2 years ago at the Sports Emmy Awards, so I got to interact with Ric Flair before. And but spoke highly of Hulk Hogan, and he's gonna be missed. Hulk Hogan is a legend, man, and big in the sports world, and all the fans looked up to him. And my prayers and thoughts are with Hulk Hogan. Yep, and also
And
Ozzy
the
Osbourne.
pitch is fouled off. Count is 2-2.
Also Ozzy Osbourne and uh, um, Warner.
And the one sets, and he brings the pitch, and this one is hammered foul. Count is going to remain 3-2. And the pitch is hit over third base, and Dominguez is going to catch it, and Marsh is going to end up with a leadoff double. And the hits keep on rolling. Kepler is 2 for 4 on the day. One sets, and he fires, and the sinker catches the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is a sinker inside. Count is evened out 1-1. And the switch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2.
I mean, yeah, I've seen. Let's see what happens. We're still in the wild card race, obviously, and we got to see what else they make, what moves they make in the trade deadline. If I mean, obviously they got some reinforcements coming back soon, so.
And the pitch is swung on and missed. Do I think the Yankees are out of the playoffs? No.
They're not gonna miss the playoffs. It's just they're in the wild card race. But it depends if they show up and they need to show up and play. That's all. They can't keep losing like this.
Otto Kemp is coming up to bat. He's replacing Sosa after the injury in the last inning. Wynant sets, and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate but called. Strike one. Nice slider. Count is 0-1. Winans checks on the runner at second and brings the pitch. Catches the outside corner. Count is 0-2.
The Opsilera
Checked up.
on track treat.
And the pitch is fouled off. Kemp stays alive. Count is going to remain 0-2.
Yep. Jason's at the game, Yasin.
And the pitch is hammered down the third base line. McMahon fields it and fires across the diamond to record the outstanding defensive play by McMahon. So there is a runner at third with 2 outs. Bryson Stott is coming up to bat. Winan sets and fires, and the first pitch is right down the heart of Broadway. Call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is foul, hit foul. Man is going to chase it to the stands, and that is the second strike. Count is 0-2. And Winan sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed. And that ends the top of the eighth as we head to the bottom of the frame. We have Ben Rice, Anthony Volpe, and Ryan McMahon coming up to bat. La 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 la.
We're still waiting for the results. Hopefully.
Commissioners should move the ball forward on the road and far beyond. Michelin, rushing for life.
Better, swing better.
This melty white American cheese is not against cheese alive. It gets to smother 1 pound of rich steak to create Arby's cheesesteak. Sorry, Arby's, we have the meats. Then we celebrate Christmas in
All right, come on, Ben Rice.
And the first pitch to Rice looks like it clipped the strike zone, but it is called ball one. And the changeup is in there for Call strike one. Rangel is in his third appearance. And the next pitch is fired, a four-seamer coming in at 95 miles an hour, but it is low. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is just off the plate. Count is 3-1. Twice a go for a strikeout and a foul out. And the pitch is down low for ball four as Rice strips his crap off and heads to first base. Two for three on the day with a pair of singles. And the first pitch is a slider off the plate for ball one. Count is 1-0. That's awfully quiet. Rangel fires and the pitch is down. Count is now 2-0, and it looks like JT Realmuto is going to come shake the young rookie's tail. Nathan, where the hell are you at? And the pitch. Volpe is down low, but it is called a strike. Once again, bring on the ABS, please. And the pitch is on the way, and Volpe hits it back. Count is going to be evened at 2-2. And Rangel throws the pitch, and it is up out of the strike zone. Count is now full. And the pitch is hit to left field. Marsh is sitting there and makes the play. Shoots it back into second, and Rice heads back to first. First out of the eighth inning. Thank you, SGA. Brian McMahon got his first hit as a Yankee last at bat. And the first pitch is up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is up out of the strike zone. Pitch is on the way, and it is way up. Call strike one. Count is 3-1. Nah, I won't do that one. And the pitch is out of the strike zone for ball four. And now the Yankees have runners at first and second with one out. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. And Rangheel sets. And he's ready to bring it to the Martian. And the Martian takes the first pitch up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway. Count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch is popped foul or popped to left field. Marsh is setting and he waits and makes the play. And that is the second out. Coming up to bat is the leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. Am I going to crash out on the straight? No. You haven't been around for very long. I have an eye injury where I have a bit of double vision. So I have to close my right eye so that I can actually see the picture. And the pitch is on the way to Grisham, and it is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Other thing is, I don't normally wear glasses. These are reading glasses that I'm wearing so that I can concentrate and see what is on the screen on the laptop. And the next pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Look over the top of them so I can see what is on the screen of the TV. And it looks like Jordan Romano is warming up in the pen. We saw him last night. And Grisham fouls the ball back into the backstop. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is off the plate. Count advances to 3-1. So Rangheel is on the verge of putting another runner on base, and the bases will be juice full of Yankees. And Grisham fouls the pitch off. Count is now full, 3-2. No, I do not have different eye colors, you see. And the pitch is up and out of the strike zone for ball 4. So the bases are now juiced full of Yankees with 2 outs. Can we make Nope, it hasn't been 5-3 ever in this game. And Paul Goldschmidt is on deck. Goldie is 0 for 3 on the day. Price is at third. McMahon is at second. Grishbaum is at first. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Hill fires the pitch and Goldie fouls it off. Count is 0-2.
Come on.
Frank Hill sets and he brings the pitch up off the plate. Count is 1-2. And that is a balk. Is going to score a run, so the score is now 9-4 as Ben Rice crosses the plate. SGA, I have no restrictions on my channel. If you cuss, I just ask that you make it reasonable, not dropping F-bombs every other word. And Goldie swings and misses for the third out of the inning, but not before the Yankees add another run. Nathan, are you here? Is that your door? That's your door.
Huh?
Sit here, take this for a minute.
Okay.
Hey, Luke, how's it going?
Hey, Luke.
If it's a max coverage raid, there ought to be more than one of you. Hey, Billo. Hey, Jacob. Welcome, welcome. Hit the like button. What's up, my brother Max?
What's up, Max?
Uncle Jack.
What's up, Jack? Uncle Jack. Action.
Action VJ.
Robert. Mac.
Robert and I
Cobra.
are friends from the old days. Cobra
Bill.
2.
BX. Wow, Jacob. Everybody's coming in now. That's cool. Let's go.
Yep.
Chevette.
Chivas.
Chivas. What's up? What's up, everyone?
Appreciate y'all coming into the stream of this miserable game.
What's up, Robert? Bob.
How you doing, my brother?
Man, this chat is blowing up. Let's go. BX bomb cell.
BX, what's up, brother?
Smash the like button. Subscribe to Ken Ugly the Truth. Ugly the Truth. He does a great job calling games. And also subscribe to our Nathan Sports Rush show and also our Job on the Mouth show.
Jabba and the mouth.
All right, we are top of the ninth. Wins is still in. Okay, which is crazy. 47, I guess, 47 pitches. First 0-1, call a strike. Rojas is here at the plate.
Thanks, Cobra.
Thanks, Cobra. Pitch 2, call a strike. Hopefully, Wins can get a quick inning here.
Yeah, Bill, I know you're saying, brother.
The batter calls
I'm
timeout.
doing a couple of my independent streams.
Huh?
Bill O says he subbed. I knew that. And it looks like Seth Johnson is warming up in the bullpen.
Seth Johnson.
He's the Phillies guy. And Winan sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is
Ball 1-1-2.
actually should have been called strike 3, but once again, another blown call by the umpire. So, as I will call out, ABS, bring it on.
2-2, deuce, like Ken says. Ball two.
And the pitch is down and away. A changeup. Count is now deuce. Boca, there is no doubt about the pain on this game.
What's up, Boca?
And one
Jacob.
sets and fires, and this one is hit sharply to Brian McMahon, who fires it across the diamond to Paul Goldschmidt to record the first out of the inning. Good looking glove.
Bill, nothing yet.
Bill, we
nothing
know
yet
that he's
on
gone
Judge.
through imaging, but there's not been a result yet.
Yeah.
Waiting for the tally.
Hopefully
And
after the
Trey
game.
Turner is coming up to bat.
Hopefully after the game they get the results back.
Later, Uncle Jack. Appreciate you being in here. And the first pitch to Turner is swung on and missed. Beautiful slider by Winans. Count is 0-1. Turner is 2 for 5 on the day with a pair of doubles. Winans sets and the pitch is just off the plate. Count is now even at 1-up. Yeah, Jacob, he does look good. Hey, Mercy. Max is my brother. Tell him I appreciate it. And the pitch is chopped to the shortstop. Wolfe fires across the diamond to Goldschmidt to record the second out of the inning. And it looks like Kyle Schwarber is coming up to bat. There are no runners on, 2 outs. We are in the top of the ninth, and this miserable game should be over with soon enough. Phillies lead the Yankees 9-4. No, Bill, I'm not thinking that I'm calling another one today. I've had enough aggravation from this one by itself. And Winans sets and he fires and misses just outside. Call ball one. I'm up in PA looking after my mother, and she's actually taking a nap, so I've got a bit of a break. And Winans fires the next pitch, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-0. Schwarber is 1 for 4 on the day with a walk, a double, and 2 RBIs. Winans sets, and the pitch is hit into right field past a diving Jazz Chisholm. Cody Bellinger gets the ball and fires it into second. Volpe waiting. So the Phillies have a runner at first with 2 outs in the top of the ninth. All I know for the trade table, Bill, is that we are talking with Twins and the Cardinals. And the pitch is hit to the shortstop position. Volpe fields it and fires to first to record the third out and end this miserable half of the inning. SGA, you're not calling the game yourself?
The offense gave him a nice lead to work with.
Seth Johnson is coming in to pitch. He has a 3.38 ERA. Opponents are hitting 194. In his first pitch, to Belly catches the outside of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Bellinger is 0 for 3 on the day. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Johnson sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. First out. Rob, what does number 202 mean? Oh, subscribers is 202? Well, thank you. And the pitch to Stanton is inside for ball 1.
Let's go Yankees.
Hey, Dev.
Hey, Dev. What's up,
For
Dev?
those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button. Stanton swings on a ball down low. Count is 1-1. Please hit the like button. Share the channel out. And if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing to Yankees, The Ugly Truth. And the pitch, wow, should have been called strike 2, but it wasn't. Count is now 2-1. I don't know. You said that I had 202. I had 198 when the day started, and the pitch is hit into right field by Stanton for a base hit. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings over the top of it. Stanton is going to go to second on the ball that gets past Realmuto. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and apparently the umpire is not calling high strikes because that should have been called a strike, and now it's ball 1, 1-1. Johnson fires the slider down low, and Jazz swings over the top of it. Count is now 1-2. Johnson sets, and he brings the pitch right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 3. Jazz Chisholm down looking. And coming up to bat is Ben Rice. First pitch is down low, ball 1. Pitch is on the way, and this one is popped up to the third baseman. Otto Kemp is backpedaling, and he makes the play for the third out of the inning. That is game, set, and match. Phillies beat the Yankees 9-4. So the Phillies take the series. Don't know what I can say. Yankees just did not look inspired today. Did not hit well, did not field well, did not pitch well. Cannot expect to win games like this. But I want to thank everybody for hanging in the stream. I appreciate you all supporting this channel. We will be back tomorrow at 1:35 to call the final game of the series because it's certainly not a rubber match. I will build the stream and should get the notifications. Appreciate y'all being here through this very bad game. And I want to thank Nathan Ramachandra for being on here with me.
Thank you, Ken.
Support that I needed. Most appreciated, brother. And I want to thank Max Coverage TV and his crew for their air raid. Most appreciated. Before I end the stream, if you would, can you please hit the like, share this channel out, and if you are not, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. There are post-game shows on. I believe Joe on NY Yankee Mania is going to be on at 8. I'm sure Jason Custodio will be on later this evening. And I will end on my traditional note. Let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny pages. Have a great night.